YouTube, thanks for checking out the Film Geek. Today I'm talking about the 2005 film, Robots.
Perfect. That'll be $50.
$50 for what?
A beautiful picture of your first moment in Robot City. There, I've captured your second moment. That's another $50. Are you keeping track? Come on, work with me. More pout, less pose. It's a great inside of you as a fashion model just waiting to throw up. Give me those eyes, big eyes, big eyes. Give me big anime eyes.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I don't want any pictures.
You don't?
No!
Well, that's all right. There's no film in the camera. Would you like to buy maps of the stars' homes?
Robots is directed by Chris Wedge, and check out this cast. Ewan McGregor, Halle Berry, Mel Brooks, Robin Williams, Amanda Bynes, Drew Carey, Jennifer Coolidge, Paul Giamatti, Greg Kinnear, and Stanley Tucci. A young robot travels to the big city with dreams of becoming an inventor and working underneath his childhood idol. But once he arrives in the city, he finds out that his childhood idol has been replaced with new corporate management. Originally, director Chris Wedge and author William Joyce had decided to make a film adaptation of Joyce's book Santa Calls. The animation test failed, so the duo switched gears and began developing a world about robots. In 2001, they pitched their idea to the then 20th Century Fox animation studio, who would later become Blue Sky Studios. While Fox wasn't initially impressed with the film, it was greenlit and set for a 2004 release date, but then was later pushed to 2005. Robots was released March 11, 2005, and it grossed $260 million on a $75 million budget, making the film a financial success. And critics also enjoyed the film. It's sitting on Rotten Tomatoes currently at a 64%. So what do I like about this movie? First off, this movie's funny. No, I mean like funny. Not funny for a family movie or funny for a kid's film. This movie is funny for a comedy. There are plenty of great jokes. There's sight gags, there's goofy puns, jokes land really well in this film, and there's also plenty of really good physical comedy. This film lands on many different levels, and that's one of the things I love about it. I rewatched this film recently before I did this video, and I had forgotten how funny this film was, and I found myself sitting out here at 1 o'clock in the morning just laughing my ass off at things. This film also has an outstanding cast. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, every one of these actors does a really good job. There really isn't a massive standout performance. Everyone all around does a very solid job. The story in this film may be a little bit simple. I mean, you can look at it at the surface and just say, oh, this is one of those, if you dream really hard and you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. There's nothing wrong with a message like that. Yeah, it's been done 100 times. The plot is a bit derivative, but there's also a very subtle allegory about capitalism in this movie if you dive in deep enough. So this movie, yes, on its surface is just a accomplish what you can, kiddo, and believe in yourself. And then the adults go, wait a damn minute here. I see what you're trying to do. The last thing I want to talk about in this film is the animation. It is fantastic, not just by 2005 standards, but by standards in general. The robots look good. The colors are popping. I love the character design. I like how the heroes in our story are kind of goofy and different looking, and then the corporate guys are all lean and sleek and shiny. I mean, all of this is really cool, and it adds to the world and gives it a very lived-in kind of feel. Okay, sorry, one last thing, I promise, and that is that the world of robots is fantastic. It's a very well-conceived, well-thought-out, well-planned world, and it feels like you've been here before. The film does a great job of getting all of your questions that you have about this robot society answered pretty quickly, and then you can move on with the movie and enjoy. Everything about this film is just fun, downright fun. Sadly, Robots never became a franchise. This is a one and done movie. In fact, it's the only film done by Blue Sky that isn't a franchise. I don't understand why. The film made money, people enjoyed it, but for some odd reason, they just threw it on the back burner. However, Blue Sky was obtained by Disney during the purchase of Fox. So now Robots is owned by Disney. And honestly, Disney, this is a good world. It would make a good TV show on something, oh, I don't know, Disney Plus? I swear to God, Disney, you need to start paying me. Okay, guys, if you're curious and you would like to check out Robots, well, you can currently find it for rent on YouTube, Google Movies, Vudu, and Amazon Prime. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one other thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.